Mastering recruitment and finding your perfect niche. Choosing your niche is one of the most crucial decisions for a recruitment agency owner, especially if you are starting out. It can make or break your business. Well, this is not only for people who are just starting out, but it is also for those who are stuck somewhere in the middle, not able to scale, not able to build, completely lost, and making excuses like the economy is not right, or the job market is not right, or the recession is there, or the government is not helping, and so many other excuses that you have been giving to yourself. You have not yet chosen a niche for yourself. Well, as Warren Buffett says, it doesn't matter how hard you row, it matters what boat you are in. You might have been working very, very hard, but you have been in the wrong boat. Today, we are diving deep into how to choose the right niche for your recruitment agency. Be with me. I'll cover the 5 key factors you need to consider, how to find less competitive niches, and reveal the most profitable industries for you as a recruitment business owner. Be with me throughout the video. Let's ensure you're not just rowing hard, but rowing in the right direction on the right boat. The biggest mistake I see many agency owners simply follow the crowd, often diving into oversaturated markets like real estate or healthcare without proper evaluation. And let's break that cycle. Simply following the crowd, diving into oversaturated markets without having done any evaluations is what is leading you to a stage where you are right now, or you cannot be doing this mistake if you are starting up. Imagine trying to play a new video game on the hardest setting instead of starting on easy mode. So, whatever game you play, you start on an easy mode, you learn the basics, and then you keep scaling yourself up from easy to medium and then the tough mode. You do not start with the tough mode the day you start playing that game. You don't. You simply don't. And that's exactly what happens when you choose a niche that's too competitive for a beginner. And let's change that. What if you could evaluate your chances of success before diving in? That would be great, isn't it? Today, I'll show you how to pick a niche that's both profitable and beginner friendly. So, be ready. We are about to get started. Here are the 5 key factors to evaluate: revenue, profit margins, product ticket size, total addressable market, that is called TAM, and saturation. Revenue, starting with revenue. Revenue is crucial. It's only high revenue clients who can afford your services, while low revenue clients may struggle. Aim for businesses making at least $10,000 a month. Now, when you go to a low revenue client, even if they are hiring you or making you onboarded for their openings, they will never close with you because they will have to pay you your fees, which they are not comfortable with. So you need to make sure that they have high revenue. According to SageWorks, businesses with high revenue exceeding $1 million are more likely to reinvest in growth and professional services. Well, profit margins, they matter too. Now, somebody making $1 million but having a profit margin of 2, 3, or 4% will not pay you for your services. Look for businesses with 20 to 40% profit margins. Avoid low margin sectors like retail or restaurants. Do not get into those. Next is product ticket. Ideally, businesses should have an average transaction value of over $1,000. This makes it easier for them to justify the investment they are going to make in your services. So if their ticket size is $5 or $10 or $20 or $25, it would be difficult for them to justify the investment they are going to make in your services. Next is total addressable market. TAM is your potential client pool. Ensure your chosen niche has at least 10 to 15,000 businesses. Do not go for a very small addressable market. Like according to IBS World, the US tech industry alone has over 500,000 companies. Imagine the amount of client pool that you have. This prevents you from running out of potential clients. So, in something like a tech industry, you are never ever going to run out of potential clients. Every single day, you are going to find tens of new clients, tens of new different openings who you can work with. Finally, consider saturation. While it shows demand, it also means competition. Stand out by differentiating your services or targeting sub niches. Now, let's explore the top 5 profitable industries for recruitment in 2024 and beyond. Technology is the first one, healthcare, number 2, financial services, e commerce, and renewable energy. For example, tech companies often have high revenue and profit margins, making them ideal clients. Healthcare continues to grow, especially with the rise of telehealth. McKinsey and Company reports that telehealth usage has increased by 38% since 2021. So imagine the kind of requirements they have. Financial services offer lucrative opportunities too, with high transaction values. E-commerce is booming, and renewable energy is a rapidly expanding market. Deloitte projects the global e-commerce market to reach 6.38 trillion by 2024. Remember, each industry, now when we talk of industries like IT or finance or healthcare or e-commerce, each industry has verticals and each vertical has sectors. For instance, within tech, you could focus on cybersecurity or software development. So these are the different verticals. Now within these verticals, you will find different sectors. To succeed, understand the mechanics of your niche, speak their language, know their challenges, and position your agency as the perfect solution. The perfect solution. Now, let's dive deeper into each of these factors, starting with revenue. High revenue industries like technology and healthcare offer great opportunities for growth. According to Statista, the global tech industry is projected to grow to $5 trillion by 2025. That's huge. Profit margins in tech can be as high as 40%, while healthcare services, especially specialized ones, can see margins between 20 to 50%, and that's a great number to start with. E-commerce businesses are another excellent option, with the global market expected to reach 6.38 trillion by 2024. Their profit margins can vary widely, but successful ones often see 20 to 30%, and that's a good number for you. Renewable energy is booming, with the global market projected to grow at a CAGR, that is compounded annual growth rate, of 8.3% from 2021 to 2028. Profit margins here can be quite attractive, ranging from 15 to 35%, which is amazing. For each industry, consider the average transaction value. In tech, high ticket items like software licenses or specialized hardwares make it easier to justify your fees. In healthcare services like private surgeries or specialized treatments, command high prices, which is beneficial for your agency again. Let's talk about TAM, total addressable market. In the tech sector alone, there are 500,000 companies worldwide, providing a vast pool of potential candidates. Healthcare has a TAM of approximately 200,000 organizations in the US alone. E-commerce is even larger, with millions of businesses globally. Saturation is not always bad. It proves demand exists. If an industry is saturated, it means there is a lot of demand. But you need to stand out. And how do you stand out? You differentiate your agency by offering specialized services or targeting sub niches. So if IT is saturated, you need to find a micro niche, a sub niche within that industry that you are wanting to work on. As deeper you can go, the more relevant you become. So let's discuss how to find the blue ocean niches. These are less competitive markets where you can establish a strong presence. Research emerging industries and look for gaps in the market. Now, say you are working with IT. IT is a very saturated market to work on. But when you niche down And when you try to look for those blue ocean niches, what you will realize that you are becoming a differentiator. You are becoming a specialized service provider. And when you become a specialized service provider in a particular micro niche, companies want to work with you. They value your specialization. They do not want to work with a generalist or a recruitment agency that offers all the different kinds of. You have to be different. You have to find a blue ocean niche for yourself. For example, within renewable energy, niche down to specific sectors like solar panel installation or wind turbine maintenance. Each sub niche has unique opportunities, even though you might feel that okay, this could be a very small, there could be a very small TAM for this, but there might not be thousands of businesses doing or offering services in your sub niche. But if you look at the competition, there are not many players in the market who are offering services for that particular sub niche, and that is where you start becoming relevant. Another strategy is to look at underserved geographical areas. Target regions where demand for recruitment services is high but competition is low. So, in bigger cities, you'll very often find that they are overcrowded with a lot of recruitment agencies targeting them. But if you do a little bit of homework, you will find geographical areas where the demand is high, but there are not that many recruitment agencies serving them, because recruitment agencies get attracted towards the top 10 or the top 5 cities in the country. But what about the others? There are top 50 cities in the country, and if you leave aside the top 10, there are 40 other cities that are also growing, that are offering a good opportunity. And if you can place yourself in those geographical areas where there is a high demand but there is very low competition. Now, let's break down the top 5 profitable industries for 2024. Starting with technology, you can focus on sectors like cybersecurity, AI development, and cloud computing. In healthcare, you can look at telehealth services, medical device companies, and specialized private practices. Now, these areas are seeing rapid growth. For financial services, you can consider sectors like fintech startups, investment firms, and insurance companies. These businesses often have substantial budgets for recruitment. E-commerce is another hot market. Focus on niche online retailers, subscription box companies, DTC brand, direct to consumer brands, and so on. In renewable energy, target solar panel installers, wind farm operators, and energy storage companies. Now, the growth potential here is immense. Remember, within each industry, there are verticals and there are sectors. For example, in technology, cybersecurity is a vertical, and within that, you can focus on specific sectors like threat detection or data encryption. Again, I would say that you might initially feel that that is a very small market to target, but when you start working them, you will find out that okay, even if it's small, there are thousands of companies looking to hire people in this specific sector like threat detection or data encryption. To succeed, you need to understand the mechanics like we already discussed. If your chosen niche, speak their language, know their challenges, and position your agency as a perfect solution. You evaluate your choices. Once you have made your choice, you evaluate your choices based on the metrics and facts. Choosing a niche that aligns with your strengths and expertise is important. You cannot simply be blindly following some other successful niches. You have to understand where your strength lies, where your expertise lies, what kind of industries are you most comfortable working with. This way, you set yourself up for success from the very beginning. Stick with your chosen niche for at least 6 months. Now, this is one big mistake that most of us do. We chose a niche today, we worked on it for a week or two, and then we started to feel that okay, this is not working because I'm not getting any responses, so possibly I have chosen the wrong niche. No. Work on a niche for at least to the minimum 3 months, and if you can extend it further, if you start making something, extend it to at least 6 months. Build systems and processes to streamline your services, and that is when you will be able to scale. And that is how Most of the successful recruitment agencies that you see have scaled. They have not on day one started working on a number of niches or a number of industries. They have not done that. When you see them today, you see them offering different services for different industries, but that is only possible, that has only been possible because they scaled after having a proof of concept, after having built systems and processes, after having streamlined the flow of the services. They scaled up to other industries. So are you ready to take action? Check for the step-by-step tutorial on building your recruitment agency from scratch and how you can take it to 6 to 7 figures in the link in the description. Well, success is very much within your reach. At this point, you can either be the one taking action yourself and getting what's yours, or you can sit back and watch others succeed. The choice is ours. Check the description for the links mentioned in the video. As always, I'm watching from afar and rooting for you. Stay ahead, stay successful, and subscribe for more insights.